It is my honor to present the Brandeis Medal to Supreme Court Justice Elena Kagan.
I went to law school for all the wrong reasons. I became aware of it. I thought about this when I was dean. Every year I used to speak to all these admitted students, people who would come. We had admitted them, and the question was, were they going to come? And I found myself one day talking about how, don't come to law school for all the wrong reasons. Those being, don't come if you just don't know what else to do, or you thought, you're not sure you're committed to this, but you think it will keep your options open, or you just couldn't think of, a better alternative. And as I was in the middle of this speech, I realized that's why I went to law school. There are only 9 of us now. There were only 8 of us doing this one thing. Nobody else really gets what we do in the same way that we do. So I think everybody focuses on how we disagree sometimes, and we write sharp dissents sometimes. But what they don't get is that there is this incredible personal bond that comes out of being one of a very few people that do something together that nobody else really has access to or sort of understands in the same way. And the Chief Justice, I think, is really terrific with respect to this, that he understands how important collegiality is to the workings of a court.
Well, one of the collegial traditions is that after a conference vote with your colleagues, then all of you go to lunch together.
Yeah.
Even if it's just been a vote that you might be disappointed about the outcome of that
Yes.
vote. Have you ever not wanted to go to lunch after a conference?
Well, I guess there's 2 questions. Have I ever not wanted, and have I ever not gone? Because I don't think you'd be human if sometimes you didn't think, oh, I'd really rather just go back to my office and punch a wall or something. But in fact, I've never not gone.
How would you classify your judicial philosophy? You characterize yourself as an originalist or an activist? None of the above?
Definitely neither of those 2. Yeah, I'm not an originalist. I don't think that the way we interpret our Constitution now is necessarily the same as the way somebody did in 1789 or in 1868. So I think it would be sort of a betrayal of the kind of Constitution that they wrote to be a strict originalist, meaning to just say, well, when they said equal protection of the laws, what did that mean? Did it mean, was that consistent with segregated schools? Yes, it absolutely was consistent with segregated schools in their minds in 1868. Does that mean that we're stuck with segregated schools? No, it can't possibly mean that, because they wrote a Constitution that didn't talk in specifics, that talked in generalities, understanding that a Constitution was meant to be for the ages, and that what counted were the principles and not the specific applications. There are lots of things that Justice Ginsburg and Justice Sotomayor and I agree on, but I don't tend to think that it has anything to do with being women. I think, another president could appoint another woman, and she would disagree on all kinds of things with me. So I guess I don't think that women bring any special perspective for most of our cases.
I was wondering, what do you miss about Justice Scalia?
I miss all kinds of things about Justice Scalia. He took me to his gun club, and he taught me to shoot, and he taught me gun safety, and we did that for a couple of times, and we started going hunting together. It turns out I liked it. Turns out, I'm a very competitive person, And if you put a gun in my hand and you said the object is to shoot things, it's like, okay, I'm on it,